Peace, family. From Shea Butter Me, how's everybody doing this evening? I just wanted to quickly come on and let you know that I'm preparing some information to disseminate to you all about the infamous sage. I posted a pack of organic sage leaves that I purchased the other day, and my intention is to come back on and talk about its physical benefits and its metaphysical benefits. Remember, every physical thing has a metaphysical aspect to it. And so when we're working with organic herbs, one herb you could study for a very long time, and coming to find out that yes, everything has a physical benefit and a metaphysical benefit when we're talking about herbs. So really quick, let me show you the sage oil that I just created that's going into the fermentation stage I talked about the other day, about how it has to sit in a cool, dark place and ferment for some time to get the potency that we're looking for. But if you can only imagine how beautiful this sage oil is going to be and all the things it can be used for, in which I'm going to talk about coming up. I'm in the middle of making a big order, and so I won't be back on live today, but I am trying to do the sage thing over the weekend because I got to take my time with sage. There is a lot of information that you need to know about sage, and it's affordable. You can get it organic, and you can also get it from me because I have reasonable prices on organic herbs and I know the good stuff. So you can also come to me. You could email sheabutterme1116@gmail.com, and we can take care of you there. Now, here's the sage. Now, this is our beautiful sage oil that I just made. As you could see, it's starting to take the green color already because this was clear oil that I used. Pretty much it had like a light little color to it because it's organic sunflower oil, which is a very good oil to use when you're making your own oils from herbs. So it's a very it's going to be very pungent and very concentrated. And so I'm going to name and date this, put it in the archives with the others. And let me tell you, I checked on our dragon's blood the other day. Oh my God, you can't even see through it. It is such a nice, deep, rich red. And then we have our frankincense oil that we're making. And I just got the Indian sandalwood from India. It took like 3 weeks, so I just added the Indian sandalwood. Let me show you what that looks like. See, I don't pre-plan this, and so when I'm talking about stuff, sometime I might have to put you on hold, but give me a second. Okay, luckily I had that handy. Okay, so this is the frankincense oil I was telling you about that I made for a specific purpose. This is my anointing oil. This is my protection oil. This is oil that I use to anoint others when they're getting their sessions. Yes, this oil definitely gets our frequency where we need to go quick. I'm leaving my frankincense rocks in there because we want to make sure that it is at its highest potential all the time. Okay, so that's that. Now, here is your Indian sandalwood powder. And I already had a little sandalwood label made out by Shea Butter Me. You see that? The comedic ma'at. Yes. Okay. Sandalwood. This is very valuable. Oh my God. This cost a very good amount of money. You could take a guess, but you probably tell me I'm an idiot, but I know what this is worth, and it's the real deal right from the spot, okay, which is India. Now, it's also made in Australia, but for my skincare products, which this is very good for, this is actually edible also, you know, organic. And so what I'm going to use it for is my oils and face masks, okay, because this sandalwood by itself is a powerhouse. And I'm gonna start the trial tonight, honey child, because I just got my sandalwood, so I'm gonna start it tonight, because it says that when you make it into a mash, you leave it on overnight and then you rinse it off in the morning. It's antimicrobial. It helps to fight blemishes of skin used regularly, you know, like the discoloration, which I'm working on my chin. And also it works for blackheads. If you have any blackheads, when you put this on as a face mask at night, it is going to either open them up or get them to where you could just go ahead and get the head of it out of there and begin to heal. And so you would use this again at night to get your skin back where it should be, because this is a pore rejuvenate. It actually helps your skin cells to rejuvenate and revitalize themselves fast. You know, skin cells have to come together, and so this helps it. If anybody's trying to get rid of a suntan, this sandalwood will work. You would just add it with water and, you know, rub it all over your body, wherever, and rinse it off. And after 1 or 2 applications, it is said to get rid of suntans. So you guys will have to let me know about that, because that's how that works. Now, yes, so this is our sandalwood, and you see it's in a nice jar. As soon as I got it, I took it out, put it in my airtight jar. There's no expiration date on this. We're good to go. And so we're going to do a lot with that. A little bit of powder. And so, yes, once again, this light is not good. I'm trying to... Okay, so there you go. So do you see the sage? It's doing this little thing, you know. Infusion is what we call it, you know. Every couple days you want to turn it upside down, give it a little swiggle, make sure ain't nothing, because when you're working with some of the resins, it get gooey and stuff down at the bottom. You gotta like shake it up back into the oil, and then it's really beautiful when that process happens. And so yeah, this is our sage oil. It said when I did the little segment on sage the other day, it talked about it being getting rid of energy vampires. Just imagine what this oil will do when you anoint your whole body with it, and then you proceed on your day, you know, because you could always we're going to make some perfumes out of this as well, and add some other oils to it and make it a multi-purpose product, okay? And so it's going to work for our natural skincare, our sage butter, our sage lotions, our sage soaps, yes, and we can also have our sage tea. And you know, for people that purchase my sage products, I'm going to send them a little Ziploc bag where they can make themselves some tea out of whatever oil they purchase, because you know we have chamomile going down, in which I will show when I get that together. Oh my goodness, the chamomile oil is going to be really good, and so many uses to chamomile. You're going to be blown away by that. That's coming up after the sage. I got to cover the chamomile. But yeah, so let me put my baby in our cool dark place. And let the alchemy begin. Yes. That's one of our babies. Okay, family, I just wanted to jump on here real quick and do that. I'm going to be in the middle of making bath bombs, and so I'm going to have a lot of fun. I love making those because of the chemical reaction when you put it in the water. Psh, it's like, wow. So, Shea Butter Me will talk to you all later. I will come back with the info on the sage. Peace.